today is Vlogtober day 29. Today we are going to be talking about seasonal depression. And it's going to be a mukbang, however you say it. We're going to be eating and talking. So I have my salad. It is a build your own bowl. So I have avocado, tomatoes, broccoli, a hard-boiled egg, and arugula, along with my burners and my ranch dressing. So we're gonna go ahead and get started with this. So with seasonal depression, for more information on that, I have the link where I got this information in the description box. So if you wanna read further about the seasonal depression, you can go ahead and click on that link just for your reference. So with this, seasonal depression, they also name that seasonal affective disorder. And from what I was getting, it starts, I want to say that it started, they have it in the fall and winter. I was also reading some that said that some starts in summer as well. So with seasonal affective depression disorder, it's a type of depression that relates during the seasons of the month, like seasons of change. So usually fall and winter, that's when you start to hear it a lot. And with that, it starts and ends at the same times each year. And again, it's real common in fall and winter. Some of the signs that they had is that people, they begin to feel tired. They begin to lose interest in the things that they usually enjoy or the activities that they usually enjoy. Some people, they just like to stay in the house, not really do anything, not go out, not be social. They just want to stay inside, be to themselves. Some, their energy gets low. Specifically in the fall and winter, they tend to have weight gain. They tend to oversleep as well, and their energy is low as well. People, they usually have trouble sleeping, not really getting good sleep throughout the night, and they either become sluggish or just get agitated or easily irritated. And so with this, what I was finding out, the treatment that people use or what doctors prescribe is light therapy. Some, if their symptoms tend to, I'm assuming, get worse than others, some doctors may prescribe meds. Some doctors may suggest that the patient go see a therapist. I was seeing that it says psychotherapy. So I've never heard of that associated with seasonal depression or seasonal affective disorder. So that was something that was interesting to me. With that, they also gave treatments as well. The treatment was the light therapy and in some cases medication. Talk to a psychotherapist. And for me, I've noticed that I think that I may have had this happen to me before, especially with the winter and the fall happening. And right now it's raining, so it's real bluesy outside. It's gloomy, it's cold. It's been like that for a couple days now. And then it's just like, it doesn't really want to make you go outside. You don't really want to be social, possibly not want to go to work. You just want to stay inside and just keep to yourself. One thing that I've noticed about me is that if it begins to happen, or if I feel that something that I'm experiencing, whether it's a symptom or a sign, that I try to check it out to be sure that I'm not experiencing any seasonal depression or any seasonal depression disorders, however you would like to phrase it. It's very interesting how the weather really plays a part in your everyday life and how you feel about yourself. And with that, I've noticed that with me, it is, you have to really take charge of yourself. You have to take charge of your body and recognize when those signs and symptoms are trying to come into play. And if it's happening a lot, make sure that you go and see a doctor. And now that winter is upon us, because it's very cold, make sure that if you all are experiencing any of these, make sure that you go and consult with your doctor and see if they are able to assist you. If they, let's say if for some reason they don't have the if they don't have certain resources, maybe they can point you to somebody who is better able to aid you with this disorder. And I've noticed also as well that when I tend to get in a slump, I've tried my best to go ahead and get myself out of that slump or that hole by trying to remember what makes me happy, what do I enjoy doing. And if the sun is out, I go ahead and take a walk. Sometimes I just take a walk up and down the street. I sometimes go to the park. I like the park, as you all know, I like the park. But then again, I just stay inside sometimes, or I just avoid the park because the bugs and the bees just love to buzz right by my ears. So my time in the park is limited, but I go outside to the park. Sometimes I just drive around and sightsee. That's it. That's what I like to do. It's simple stuff that makes me happy. This ranch dressing, I don't know how I feel about it. It's a little wet. Well, it's milky. Of course it's gonna be wet. I'll just get some seasoning. Let me try. Wait, hold on. One more. I'm gonna go get my other salad dressing. I'm gonna get my Caesar dressing. Hold on, y'all. Okay, y'all, I'm back. So, the things that I'd like to do. I like to go to the park. Sometimes I just like to drive up and down the street, just take a little drive, just to sightsee, see some people, see movement, stuff that makes me happy. And I like listening to my music as well. And I make sure that the music that I listen to is happy, is upbeat, it's bringing happiness, it's bringing real positivity to me, because music has a great influence on you. If you listen to sad music, you're going to be sad. If you listen to angry music, you're going to be ready to fight somebody. So when you recognize that something in you is not correct, do your best to go ahead and pinpoint that problem and figure out what it is that you like to do that makes you get out of that hole, that makes you get out of that slump, that makes you feel happy, makes you feel good about yourself. I've noticed that with me as well, and I make it a point to put it into practice to go ahead and do activities that I like to do. Me, another thing I like to do, I like going to the library. I'm a nerd, so I like going to the library. So that's just another thing. If I know that I want to get out and find some place to go, I'll go to the library and I'll just go ahead and check out a book. Go ahead, check out a book, read it, return it, and I'll just go back to the library again. Or sometimes I just go to the library just to look at the books, just see what they have. Some people may think it's weird, but I don't think so. I like libraries. Now it tastes a lot better. But that's something else. What else I would like to do? Let's see. Something that you all can do. Treat yourself. Take yourself on a date. Maybe you can take yourself out to lunch, to breakfast, dinner. Take yourself to the movies. Go on a shopping date with yourself. You can window shop or you can people watch. Take yourself out. Treat yourself. Do something that makes you happy. And another one, which I just said, indulge yourself in the activities that you know that you enjoy. If you like playing sports, let's say it's volleyball, basketball, tennis, skateboarding. If that's something that you like to do, go ahead and do those activities because you know that it's something that you like to do. With seasonal affective disorder, because again now it's a time that it is setting in, make sure that you all take care of yourself by try to eat the correct foods. And with that, don't ever break away from me personally, I would never break away from something that makes me feel good inside as far as food goes. I like my sweets. I like my pumpkin roll. I like my apple pie. I like all of that. I like my sweets, but I eat it in moderation. Don't overindulge in that, because then you're gonna have your sugar levels gonna be elevated, and we don't need no more problems. And then like salads, dress your salads up. It's something healthy, but make it your own. Spice it up. If you like a whole bunch of spices on it, if you like a whole bunch of fruit on it, like strawberries, a little mandarin oranges, tomatoes, eggs, dress it up, make it your own. It doesn't have to be boring. Make it your own. And something that you know that you'll eat and that you'll enjoy eating. Pay attention to all that. Pay attention to your sleep as well. Because I want to say something about your circadian rhythm as well. I think that was what I found in here. Your circadian rhythm is off. I think it's because since the seasons are changing, the sun is setting earlier and is rising earlier, I think it is. I think that's how it goes. The sun and your circadian rhythm goes hand in hand. So I know that's gonna mess with you a little bit. I've noticed that it does that with me. Yesterday, it was only 6 o'clock, but it started to get dark outside. I'm thinking that it's 8, and I'm just like, wait, this is weird. It's like I'm taking my bath early. Is it really 8 o'clock? I went and looked at the clock. I went and looked at the clock again. Oh my goodness. Wow. I went and looked at the clock again and saw that it was only 6:30, 7 o'clock. And I was like, wow, this is early. I'm thinking that it's late because I just see that it's dark outside. So I'm thinking, oh, my body's thinking it's dark. It's time to go to sleep, time to go to bed. So that light change has shown me that just still watch the time. Just make sure that you're paying attention to the time, and also to take into consideration that now the sun is setting earlier, to be conscious of that. You may use that as an advantage to get to bed earlier, which means longer sleep, or use it as a time to, okay, it's not time to go to bed yet, so I still have a little me time to myself. You can use it like that. I really hope that I'm making sense here, because it's making sense in my brain. So hopefully it's making sense to you all. Be aware of the environment, all of that stuff, so that way you'll be able to go about your day like you need to in a timely manner. With seasonal affective disorder, seasonal depression, again, be conscious of it. Some people may have it and they may not realize it, or may have experienced a little bit of it and may not realize it at all. I always advise people to go to your doctor, go to your primary care physician, just to check yourself out, make sure that you're all good externally, internally, all of that, and to talk to your doctor if you're comfortable talking to your doctor, and if you're not, find a doctor that you are comfortable talking to, so that way they'll be able to better assist you. Go ahead, talk to them, so that way they can point you to resources that they know are going to be effective for you. And that's it, you guys. Seasonal depression came to my mind, and I just want to talk about that. I was trying to figure out a video for today. I was going to do a self-care day, but it's raining outside, so that took everything out. So I'm just like, well, what can I do that is informative to my audience? So I just saw seasonal depression. I'm just like, this is the perfect time, because this is when it happens. So be aware of the signs and symptoms. For example, again, trouble sleeping, you get easily agitated, weight gain, you may lose your appetite, not really enjoying the activities that you used to enjoy. Make sure that you're aware of those, and just be real conscious of your body, and just be aware of what your body is telling you. So this is the season for all of that. Again, be aware, be conscious, and if you see somebody else that's experiencing this, talk with them about it. Don't diagnose them. Do not diagnose them. That's what the doctors is for. Do not diagnose them. Talk to them about it, and then encourage them to go see a professional, so that way they can get the help they need. If you are experiencing this, go ahead and see a professional, so that way you can get the help that you need. You all, I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And if you aren't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. To my new subscribers, shout out to y'all for following. I appreciate you all. I really hope that you all are enjoying the content that I'm putting out here. If you all have any ideas for future videos, let me know in the comment section below. And to all my seasoned subscribers, Shout out to y'all for keeping up with Vlogtober. You all are amazing. I appreciate you all. Again, if you did like this video, go ahead and leave it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. I'm about to finish my salad and I'm about to finish watching Judge Judy. So, I'm gonna catch y'all later on, but until that time, peace out.